Hello, people. How are you?
Hello, Meysam.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you fine?
Yes,
Still alive?
I
yes,
Okay.
think
Yeah.
Orhan is it at the airport.
yes. I
Really?
just arrived now. Yes,
Really?
yes. I was a business trip
Yeah.
yesterday and today,
Mm-hmm.
and I just arrived now the airport. I catch the lesson.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. That's amazing, man.
How can
Really.
I say make the flu my backside? Do you have idea?
What do you mean make full backside?
Like Ozan and Ahmet.
Ah, blur. You wanna blur
Yes.
the background?
Yes.
Uh, I mean, you have to go. Can you see the video option of
Yeah.
yourself? When you click on that small arrow, there is called choose
Yeah.
virtual background
Okay.
or blur my background directly.
Can check again.
You can check it out. And let's say
Mm-hmm.
hello to Mr. Ahmed. How are you, man? Totally devastated.
Good. And it's stated?
Devastated. Destroyed.
Ah, yeah, devastated. Yeah, I know, devastated.
How are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good actually. I'm not devastated.
Okay, cool. I am happy to hear that. Happy to hear that.
Yeah,
Yes, you could finally do that.
thank you.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. Let's say hello to Mr. Tujan. How are you, man?
Just fine. You?
Just fine, that artistic sound.
Maybe take
That's
for
what I got it. Yeah, me, I'm trying to stay alive. This is the only thing
All the
that I
time.
can
Ya
do.
ikisi de aynı ne diyeyim, yoruma geliyor aşağıdaki.
Your
İkisinde de aynı
environment is
tepki
very
oluşuyor.
noisy. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
Really?
really tremendously noisy. I can barely hear my own voice.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, guys, for today, I wanna just have kind of speaking club, as Ahmed really loves that. Uh, we are going to talk only for today, and I prepared some questions related to electric cars. Let me share the questions in the chat box. You can check them out. We are going to go through these questions one by one and just have kind of chit chat about that. So, electric cars. Who is
You
in?
did not share the questions.
Really?
There
Or
is
I
no
cannot see.
question, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Waiting room. What the hell is that? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, now I get. Hold on a second. Okay, I shared the questions now. You might see right now.
You joking?
I'm not joking. Uh, and let's say hello to Mr. Nevzat. How are you, man? Are you ill?
Are you?
Donald Trump, you know. Yeah, still alive, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, still alive. All right, fantastic. So today we're going to talk about electric cars, obviously. Who is interested in this topic? I mean, personally speaking, who has got some knowledge about it? Who wants to just give us a brief introduction, maybe?
Maybe I can start
Please,
with
definitely.
my yeah short story.
Short story.
I never used the electric car, but I never drive electric car, but I used two times like a taxi, Tesla.
Tesla, really?
Uh, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is really good car, really fast car, and there is no noise inside the car.
Hmm. Okay, that is interesting. I have very limited knowledge about that, so I am just curious about your knowledge about the car. I mean, electric cars. As long as you have that experience, lucky you, lucky you. And now maybe yeah, one by one we can just go through these questions, starting with maybe Mr. Ozan at the top, and maybe you can go with the first question. What do you know
Yes.
about electric cars? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I know some things. I think firstly it is they are so expensive to buy. Firstly, they are good, but the charging time,
Mm-hmm. Charge. Charging time.
charge
Okay.
charging time is important. I think
Yeah.
it can be faster,
Mm-hmm.
and I that's all. I think.
Uh-huh. Have you ever driven any electric cars before?
No, I haven't. I have never driven any electric car. I see in Eskişehir
Mm-hmm.
some cars, but
Mm-hmm.
I wonder it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use or go somewhere with it.
That is
That's
true.
all.
I mean, everything starts with a wonder. Really. If you
Yeah,
do not wonder, you cannot explore, you cannot create. So this is the main reason of humanity's success, because of that wonder. So because of that, those questions, why, how, when, these type of questions. So wondering is cool, really. To be curious, that curiosity is amazing. Why not? You
yeah,
can maybe try one day. Okay,
of course.
why not? Thank you. And now let's talk to Mr. Ahmet. Maybe he has some ideas about.
I know that it has two motors for
Really?
each wheels. Yeah. And I know that battery panel is like whole shaft.
Hmm.
And I know that it can be dangerous if you crash your car. It will explode like because of the battery. You know, because
I
it
don't know.
burns
Mhm.
out of the blue.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to expect the unexpectedness
Yes.
while driving a kind of electric cars. I didn't know that, but they must find a way to fix it. Otherwise, it is not going to be something trustable. You know, always driving something and yeah, you have no idea when you're going to just explode into the air. So yeah, I mean that mentality, that stress thinking.
Yeah, but after all that, it's so much safer.
Really?
Yeah, it's like how many accidents happened in Tesla? I don't know. Maybe 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And maybe those accidents weren't that much serious. Maybe only minor accidents they
Yeah.
had. Okay. Cool. So, what about Mr. Tujan? Maybe he wants to talk about it.
I haven't driven an electric car before, but I don't trust them also
Why is that?
because batteries are an object which is highly flammable.
Highly flammable. Okay.
Yeah, and as Ahmed said, that we have seen videos that cars are blown up in the air.
Were there normal cars, like ready cars for the customers, or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
prototypes? Maybe they were
It
just
wasn't a prototype, I guess. It was one of
Tesla's cars.
Tesla's cars. Yeah.
All right.
I know that the conditions here in Turkey is not yet that much capable
Really?
of, yeah,
Why? What do
the
you mean by
charging
that?
stations.
We need charging stations, like petroleum stations, like gas stations. I got it. And of course,
Even in the I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yes, go
Even
ahead.
in the United States, there are too many. There are too long lines for charging the cars because the charging time is too high.
Yeah, too long. So, yeah, I mean, it can be a big problem because you're in a hurry and you have no energy, battery charge. So, your whole plan is going to be totally demolished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And now let's talk to Mr. Nevzat. Maybe he has got some information about electric cars.
Actually, I try one time, but I not drive. I was in the passenger seat, but it's really amazing experience. You know, you didn't expect anything like that. When it starts, it's really fast, like an airplane.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was a good experience?
Yeah, it was good, really good, really fun. Actually,
You were in Turkey or in some other places?
actually, when I was in factory, one of our suppliers rent an electric car. We drive with him. It was like that, yeah.
I understand. You know, as far as I know, of course, I don't know about the Tesla, but the electric cars sizes are somehow smaller than actual cars. Is that correct? Please
No.
correct me. I mean, generally speaking, they are the same
Actually,
as the same size.
Yeah, same size.
It's so much bigger, I think. Because I saw one Tesla and it's really big.
Okay, I said let alone Tesla. I mean, other cars, other brands. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
I know.
Mr. Orhan was trying to say something, I think.
Yeah. I saw that Tesla, and this Tesla similar to normal car.
Yeah.
The sizes.
So they are as as big as the normal sizes. Okay, all right. Now let's go to the next question. Maybe we can pass that also, skip that also, or maybe very briefly you can speak, or maybe you spoke about it. Yeah. So go to question number 3. Are electric cars better for the environment? Really nice question. And what do you think? Why or why not? Who wants to speak first? Are electric cars better for the environment? Why or why not?
I can say something.
Please.
Maybe yes, electric cars better for the environment because the electric cars doesn't have to demolish the air. I'm meaning that the carbon dioxide emission.
Yes, I understand. I understand. So that is the main reason. Yes, one of the main reasons. Okay.
Yes, and the current situation, the some local environment, not company, departments, I don't know, should push the car company because of that, and they try to find the solution. And by the way, I am talking about the diesel and gas cars. And maybe the solution is just electric cars.
So are you in favor of electric cars, or you are against what?
Yeah, I'm favor. Yeah, I'm favor.
In favor of them. Okay, thank you.
Yes, but I have diesel car.
Okay. Yeah. As long as they are not, I mean, they haven't been popular enough, or I don't know, trustable enough among people. Yeah, I mean, that is a good choice to just continue with the older version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What else, guys? Who wants to add something to this question?
Maybe I can add something.
Yeah, please.
Of course, the electric cars are better for the environment because the energy that helps the car running is coming from a renewable source. And this is the number one reason it's better for the environment, because oil, petrol, and petrol products are not renewable, and it's bad for our world. But I don't have any other information about this topic.
That is cool.
I'm unfamiliar with it.
Me too, me too. I'm just learning. Yeah. Of course, you're right. You're right. Okay, thank you. And what else? Yes, go ahead. I don't have your voice now.
There is no
Okay.
sound
Now
in electric cars.
there is no sound. There is no noise.
Yeah, I think this is another reason.
Okay.
Because electric cars
are silent.
Yeah, more silent than petrol cars.
Okay, yeah, it can be, of course. Look at big cities, mega cities. Look at the noise pollution, sound pollution, whatever pollution that the cars are creating. Yeah, intolerable. Very good. You're right. And others, I'm not gonna push you. Maybe if you want to say something about it, Mr. Ahmed. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, it's absolutely better for environment. There's no doubt. How can I say?
Doubt
about it.
There is no
doubt about it.
No. The b is silent. You just
doubt
write
about it.
Yes, you just write it, but not say it. Doubt.
Because it does not burn anything. Like it is the main idea. If you burn anything, there is something stays and releasing it to the air, and because of that, electric cars are better for the environment.
Yeah, fantastic. Very good. Thank you. Today I'm learning a lot. And what about Mr. Nevzat? Do you want to say something about it? Your internet connection is not that much.
For air pollution.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I try, yes. Okay.
Okay. I am not sure about the technical stuff, but I think it's good for air pollution, and like Ozan mentioned before, it's good for sound noise pollution too. They work really silent. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So in total, our conclusion could be, I mean, whatever you said, whatever you mentioned, we can say that we want electric cars. Maybe safer, much better, faster, energy efficient, and other factors. So this is our conclusion so far. Am I right? So we are in favor of having electric cars. We want to replace them to our current cars because of different reasons. Okay, now let's go to other question. It says, hold on a second. Lots of questions, man. environment in what way they're better than petrol cars? Okay, we have just talked about it. It says, what are the advantages and disadvantages of electric cars? Again, pretty much the same. I think we have just covered the question. Are they more expensive to buy, to run, and why? Yes, a good question can be. Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, they are expensive, but it's because it's high tech, you know. And it's just developing. It's just the beginning of another era, I think.
Absolutely.
And that's because it's expensive. But at the same time, if you think about it, the cars like Tesla, it drives itself. Like compare with the other cars, it's not that expensive for that luxury.
Okay.
Yeah, they are generally expensive, but I can say about Tesla, it's not that if you compare to the other cars.
I have no idea, really. Okay. I only say okay, thank you. Yeah. Very good. Okay. You talked about expense. Okay. Buy, run. And what else? Any other person who has some other information? Yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, it was, I think, 2 years ago. I think you heard that car, Porsche Taycan.
Okay.
It's the electric, it's a really fast car. And it's almost same price with Volkswagen Passat. But yeah, then our government see this situation and they increase the numbers. Tax. Yeah. You know, it's because of this, I think, in Turkey. Because in Europe, they give some, how can I say, promotion to buy electric cars. They're doing something, but our government try to get more money.
More money, yes, more and more, of course. Politics of greed, they call it. Okay, thank you. And what else? Yes, please go ahead.
I read the news on the news a couple months ago. It was about the battery price for Tesla, and someone has had problem with Tesla batteries, and the battery is just only batteries just prices was 12,000 euros, and this is huge money for the car. And if you compare to other mark cars in Europe, this is really how can I say, this is really astronomical number. Yeah, because you can buy a normal car in Europe between 12 and 50,000 euros, and these cars, the last model, new model, but this is, how can I say, one car, a cool 3 battery Tesla. Yeah.
I understand. That's true. As I mentioned, I have very limited knowledge about it. Whatever you're saying, I am just learning. And yeah, I mean, I think because as Mr. Ahmed said, it can be a kind of new era in cars and kind of revolutionary situation. I find it a little bit normal so far because we are at the beginning of this era, I think. But maybe in the following years, it could be much more popular, much more affordable, and people should at least accept it, embrace it. Before embracing, it is so difficult to sell it, to convince people to buy it, to use it, and different factors. Okay, cool. And maybe who else who wants to speak about this question? You just agree? Okay, the next question says, how long does it take to charge an electric car? Any ideas? Yes.
I think it's hour
So
to
how many?
1 hour
1
minimum. Yeah, minimum 1 hour.
Come on, it should be more than that. My telephone is charging itself in 2 hours. And fast charging also. Really?
Maybe I know.
I don't know. I mean, it would be amazing. 1 hour is nothing. Really? I don't know. Maybe they have some specific things or elements. But unhappily, they don't have any USB Type 3 so that you can charge it directly from your laptop or something. Yeah. Okay. 1 hour at least. Okay. Acceptable.
Maybe because of the they are using the industrial voltage to charge. Yeah. They use 380 voltage, but we use for the charge our phone only 12 voltage.
That is true. Yes. Okay. Now it makes sense. It makes sense now. Yeah. True. Okay, in that scenario, yeah, most probably 1 hour is more than enough. Maybe. Okay. And the next question, where can you charge an electric car? Are you sure that there are some electric car stations, charging stations or whatever? Or you have to charge it in your garage, for example?
I think there is charging station for this car because the last month we had a gas station because of the Russia, and I saw again somewhere they something to out of the charging station, like here in Turkey we how we wait our gas station, like the European or American, they were waiting the out of the charging station.
You mean there was a kind of queue line of people who are waiting to get their car charged? Okay, I got it. All right. Now the next question is, can electric cars travel as far as petrol cars? Good question. I have no idea about it. If you know, please just enlighten me.
No, it cannot. But no, not right now. The other day I saw Elon Musk speaking about the battery lifetime, and he says, if you can afford it, I can make it longer than normal cars. But it's so much expensive, as you know. The battery prices are expensive. And because of that, nowadays it's not. It's like half, I think. Not even half, maybe. So, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but you cannot compare it right now.
So again, because of the energy source or energy form, as you said.
Yeah, if you want to upgrade it, I mean, like he says that we can make it happen, but it will cost like maybe 200.
I understand. Like 200 what?
$1,000.
$200,000?
Maybe, I don't know. It will be so much expensive.
Astronomical. Okay. Ridiculously astronomical, let's say.
Yeah,
really. Okay, and the next question can be, at least what country is trying the hardest to encourage people to use electric cars? Any ideas? You can talk about Turkey even. I think Turkey also has some improvement in designing and producing manufacturing actually electric cars. Any ideas about that? No idea. So in that scenario, we can say America. We can say America, maybe Japan. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that the question just remarks that some countries do not get tax from electric cars, like Finland or something. But they want you to buy it.
Motivate.
I don't know about, yeah, they motivate it. Okay. Turkey does not motivate it. Absolutely. Turkey is trying to manufacture it. I don't know what happens after that.
After that, I got it. Have you ever seen any prototypes of Turkish electric cars, or have you ever heard of them? Any good news about it, guys?
Actually, last week they show some videos about their visiting of the factory.
Who are visiting? Who are visiting?
I don't know, but I think it's from the government side. They show something, but they show one car. They said we built this car, but I am not sure because they are still doing something in the factory. It's not working right now. You know, I don't know.
You're not very optimistic about the manufacturing of Turkey. Okay. All right. Okay. And I don't know. Are electric cars popular in your country? There aren't any electrical cars here in Turkey, so that how can you know that they are popular or not? Yeah, are they? I mean, maybe you can go to the island, Princess Island here in Istanbul. There are electric cars which were replaced by the typhoons, or what do we call them? I mean, what do you call those carriages in Turkish? Fayton. Sorry, yes. They were replaced by them, and that is another topic, a good topic actually to speak about. Yeah. I heard that because they were paying attention to the health issue of horses. The living condition of horses were disastrous, as far as I heard. Is that true, or just some other political things? Maybe. Okay, now maybe we can go to the next part. What needs to be improved to make them more popular? How can we make them much more popular?
Make them cheap.
Yeah, obviously. Because first thing first, people think about these things in a sort of economical and financial way, financially. First thing first. Definitely. What else?
Yeah, and is there lots of charge station? It can be popular.
You mean they must provide lots of, or let's say plenty of charging stations?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the development of battery, I think it fastly charge. It needs fast charger than 1 hour. I think, because I don't want to wait a long time in a station.
Yeah.
I think this is the big problem for me. Station and charge time.
Yeah, you're right. It can be a huge problem. Or maybe they have to find some other ways. Maybe you just give your battery to them, empty battery, and you take a kind of full battery and go until next station. Again, you give that empty, then you take a full battery. Maybe it can be a good solution for that.
Maybe hybrid cars I can prefer,
Mm-hmm.
both of electric and petrol.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. First, you are using the electric cars, I mean the battery, and whenever you're out of fuel, out of energy, you can just convert it into the petroleum. Yes.
Petrol.
Okay. So I think the price should be really, you should just forget about
Important.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next question in a row is, do you think the number of electric cars will increase in the future? I think everybody can talk about it. At least you can just talk about your own opinions.
Okay, one way or another,
Okay.
it's gonna increase
It must be.
because it must be, because we will be out of the product of petroleum.
Petroleum. Yeah, that's true. You know, it is not just about the petroleum, I think, my own opinion. It is related to global warming, you know, of course, noise pollution, specifically
Of
global
course.
warming is a huge threat, as people are very careless, governments, everybody is very careless about it, as if nothing has happened. But look at us, look at the change of the seasons, transitions, long transitions, sometimes very short transitions, complicated, and yeah, at least we can do our best in order to decrease those risks, in my opinion. Yeah, there must be a way to change, to convert I mean these cars. Okay, thank you. What else? Just tell me about your own opinion about this question.
Can I?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I like Tujan. I think it will definitely increase. Just we can look at the progression of the normal cars. I mean, like in 1920s, how many cars there were?
Yeah.
They were using horses maybe, but
Yeah.
after some time we are now using electric cars. We are trying to use, and this is just a progression. This is just the beginning of something else. I mean, so they will increase, I think,
So are you
unless there is more advanced technology that outclass electric cars.
Okay. Something that I heard a couple of weeks ago, recently, let's say, I don't know when, in Dubai there are some taxi drones, or maybe drone taxi. I don't
Taxi
know.
drones.
Taxi drones. Yeah. Have you ever heard? Have you checked?
No, I don't know about taxi drones. Yeah,
They are like
yeah,
drones, like specifically
Mhm.
like drones, but really big one that they can take you. Imagine them like a small helicopter, small individual helicopter that takes only one or maximum two people, and directly carries you to your specific location. So you are not going to get stuck in the traffic. Of course, it can cost an arm and a leg, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, whatever the technology comes, first thing first, rich people, affluent people are just, I mean, tasting it first, and then maybe the other classes can just taste it, but the lower, yeah, like that. So let me move to another topic, guys. I think you have to see it. We are going to talk about rich world and also poor world. Again, economy. Everything goes through economy. They're related today. I mean, economy, Middle East, these are kinda intermingled to each other. Yeah, but of course, definitely try to check them on YouTube, like taxi drones in Dubai specifically, and you are going to be amazed I guess. Any other comments before moving to this topic? I mean, do you want to say something about electric cars? Your own opinion? Yes.
Yeah, I have seen a video in Dubai that the police are using
Drones.
drone bikes.
Drone
Let's say
bikes. Okay.
bikes.
Drone bikes.
Yeah, it's a flying bike.
What the hell is that?
But
Like you're
uh,
pedal
no, it's like motorbike, but it's the shape.
of a drone?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's real or not.
I don't know. Yeah, thanks to lots of great applications, everybody can create visual effects today. If your computer really supports it, you can create it. But generally, if you see the footages from a kind of reputable news source, in that scenario, most probably that is correct. I will watch it later. Let me open it, but I will watch it later. All right. Hold on a second.
Traffic congestion.
Oh my God, it looks real. So I will definitely watch that. But now let's move to the next topic, which is like rich world, poor world. Before starting, can you just talk about it? What is your first impression without looking at the questions? I mean, what comes to your mind first when somebody says rich world, poor world? Can you just speak about this a little bit?
Capitalism, I think.
Capitalism. Okay,
Yeah.
in what way? Can you just talk about it?
Yeah, because of the handling of the money. I think the rich people are rare. The general of the society are poor. So we are kind of keep, how can I say, discussing about it.
Absolutely.
And the amount of money they have is so much different than we have. So that is another issue.
Absolutely. So, what is next? I mean, what is the future? Do you think that this condition, this situation will go on forever, or you're totally optimistic or pessimistic about it?
I personally think that it will be worse. But I'm not like against capitalism or something, because it's really competitive. I mean, somebody has to be richer than me if he pushes harder, if he has, if she has some kind of sources to use. But in the other way, the differences between rich and poor is too high. I mean, maybe we can lower that, then it will be good. It will be better. But I think it will get worse.
Are you talking
The
about
gap between, yeah.
Okay.
The gap between rich and poor are, yeah.
Really big. Okay. I got it. Yes, thank you. Yeah, let's say hello to Miss Hatice as a kind of extremely busy lady. The company.
No hello. Goodbye, Hatice.
Vay Ozan.
There is almost nearly finish.
No, it's the second lesson. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. Third lesson. I like that.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. As long as you are happy, or at least you are motivated, that is enough. That is really enough. Because we talked about it, I think, before. I don't know whether in this class or some other places. I ask this tough question always from myself or from my, from people around me. I say, do we work to live, or do we live to work?
I live
talk
for
about-
working.
You know, this is it looks very basic question, but really deep. It summarizes the whole life of us today. Anyway, but I am not going to go through this. Maybe it is somehow related. But yeah, thank you for your comments, Mr. Ahmed. Maybe some other people want to speak about the first thing, like a poor, sorry, what was the first? Yeah, I mean, poor man, rich man, poor world, rich world. What do you think of that, guys? What comes to your mind first when you hear or see or read this? Forget about the questions. Just think about it. What do you think? What is your opinion about it? Imagine, let me rephrase the question. Imagine there is a movie, okay? The title of the movie is Rich World, Poor World. We don't know what is going on in the movie. We just imagine what will happen in the movie. Okay, what is your imagination about it?
Rich people lives in very luxury.
Okay, luxurious.
Yeah, luxuries. They eat a lot of things, a lot of party.
Okay.
First, and the poor world. I think poor people are hungry
That's
and they are ill and they will be die.
Mhm.
That's all. I think
True.
the first expression: rich world and poor world.
True, true. Totally right. Yeah. And maybe, maybe, sorry, maybe also education can be the case. You know,
Yeah.
money, good education. No money, no education, or terrible education. Maybe. Of course, we talked about it. You're right. You're totally correct about this one. Mr. Nevzat is happy now. Go ahead. What is your opinion about this?
Yeah, I am thinking the same with Ozan.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy cars, fancy houses, maybe fancy clothes,
Fancy.
rich world. Yeah. And when I think about poor world, I imagine a desert. Yeah, nothing in it, not food, not any house,
That's
something like that. Yeah.
That's true. That is disturbingly true. You know, disturbingly true, which means, I mean, the truth of what you said disturbs us. You understand what I say? Yeah, totally right about it. And Mr. Tujan is very thoughtful right now. He is definitely thinking about something. Would you like to
All the time.
to just share your thoughts with us?
Yeah, actually, my thoughts were work related.
Work related.
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, I can make a comment about the question. Actually, Ozan just summarized it up. Rich world is partying all the time, and poor countries are craving for food all the time. And
Yeah,
it's very sad, but
craving for that. Very, very lovely expression. Yes, lovely expression. A sad story. You're right.
yeah.
You're right. What about Ms. Hatice? I mean, what is your opinion, your overview?
Actually, I couldn't get the question very well.
because I manipulated the question. It is kind of it was coming out of blue, kind of spontaneous. You know, I said, if you hear or see or read, okay, this sentence or phrase, whatever, like what was that? Poor world, rich world.
Mm-hmm.
What do you understand? What is your first impression?
My first impression is in the real meaning about poor and rich. The first one, it seems like it's all about money. The first impression,
Okay.
I mean.
Yeah.
But the second impression is generally regarding with education.
Mm-hmm. You mean
mhm.
you mean
Training.
you mean if you're rich, it means that you're educated? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I can say that, for example, if the government or the countries, everything, if we are talking about the rich thing about that public, I can imagine that the people who live in that country or that region are clever and well educated and that kind of things. I feel like that.
Yeah, it must be. It must be, yeah. I don't know how much of that is correct, but generally, yes, that is a kind of very common sense. I mean, something very cliche, let's call it. Yeah, you're right, totally. And Mr. Orhan is here. Maybe I didn't tell it. I just forgot it. We don't have any break time, okay? When one lesson finishes directly and instantly we continue the second one. Maybe I
Yes,
just
yes.
forgot that.
No. You mentioned the lesson. I had a communication problem.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for the delay.
No problem. That's totally okay. So if there is a movie, let me rephrase the question. The title of the movie, okay, is a new movie for you. The title of the movie is Rich World, Poor World, okay? We don't know what is going on in the movie. What is your first impression, your first imagination? You say, okay, based on this title, the movie should look like this. What is your first impression or imagination about it?
Yeah, my first impression is it is about the money and technology, and I think I can give you the example. Some European colleagues visit to Turkey. They see the first time Istanbul, and and they see the many floors building.
Yeah.
They yes, skyscrapers, and they see the well ways, and they have the good impression from Turkey, but it is not only Istanbul.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't know our cities. They don't have any idea our situation.
That's true. Yeah, Istanbul is quite different. Yeah, of course. Are you based in Istanbul?
No, I stay in Denizli.
Okay. I got it. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes in metro bus, I happen to I mean kind of chit chat with strangers like tourists. They are asking questions, or I don't know, something happened and we just start to talk, and generally their first impression to Istanbul is amazing. I mean, they're really in love with it. I mean, generally speaking, they really love that. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. Now let's go to the first question of this topic. That was the topic, actually. What kind of aid, means help, should the governments of rich countries give to poor countries? For example, money, food, medicine, machinery, equipment, what else? Hospitals, schools, training, etc., etc. I want everybody to just speak about this very question, at least very briefly. But if you want to just make a lecture, no problem, you can just do it. Maybe Mr. Ahmed can start.
I think if we are talking about some countries in Africa like starving and health problems, I think it would be like food, medicine, or something like that. But I think we should not give anything, or generally countries should not give anything. Like, think about that. America gave us so much weaponry back then, but for what? I mean, these are not like good intentions. Generally, I think.
Yeah.
If they do that, I think we should get from them. We should not take. How can I say? We should take from them.
Not just give something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Yes, why not? And Mr. Nevzat?
I think food and medicine is the most important thing. Because if you think about Africa, people don't have any food, even medicine also. Because when we get flu, it's easy to
get vaccinated.
But it's really difficult, dangerous for them. You know, they don't have any medicine. They can die even with flu.
Yeah.
Because of this.
You're right.
Most important is medicine.
Medicine
food,
and food. Okay. Yes, you're right. Everybody's right today. Thank you. The next person is Mr. Tuğcan. Maybe he wants to speak about it a little bit.
I was thinking at the same time, but I think rich countries should give anything that they can.
Such as what?
Okay, hospitals and volunteer doctors, teachers, food and medicine. I don't even say them. Those are musts, but anything if it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, good point. Yes. If we are talking about the globalization or globalization, I cannot say that. Yeah, in that case, we definitely need to exchange at least these benefits, or how can I say, these energies. Not just I think we should not just givers or takers. I mean, everything that we do, in my opinion, should be bilateral, like mutual. I give something to you, so generally you need to give something to me, and it goes this way. Why should I, for example, always and only give something to others and do not take anything from others? Yeah, I think it should be very mutual or bilateral, whatever you want to say. Yeah, but I really like that. You're right. Thank you. And Ms. Hatice, maybe she has got some other things to share with us.
Actually, I need to be honest. After you ask the question, people say so many things, and
nothing is left.
I forgot. No, I forgot the main question what we were talking about.
Can't you see the question?
Yeah, I can see. I can see. Which one we are talking now?
The first question. I mean, what kind of aid should the governments of rich countries give to poor countries, like money, food, medicine, blah blah blah?
Okay, I got it now. Actually, it depends on the country, because if we are talking about the poor countries and if it's about money, okay, it should be money. But sometimes it could be a know-how transfer too, like we are doing in our company. For example, last week, our 2 engineers came and visit our factories. They came to Denizli and also Eskişehir plants. They were more experienced than us, and after our know-how period, I felt that I'm not enough about dye and cliche and other things. And then, so it's all about that. They gave us information. They shared everything that they know. And also, we set another meeting together with our suppliers. And also they got something from our suppliers and us. So it was nice. If we will say we are a poor, if actually we are in the poor world, if we will compare with the Austria, so it could be like this.
Interesting. Yes. Okay. That was a kind of real life example that you mentioned. All right. Thank you. And Mr. Orhan?
I can give one more real life example. If we think about the last 2 years, there is a situation for the COVID, and they found the vaccination for this ill.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm wrong. They sold the vaccination the first time. Yeah. Of course, there's a cost for this vaccination, but it affects to all world. Yeah, it should be no price. Yeah, without price, I think.
Free of charge.
Yeah, free of charge. Yes.
Got it. Nice point. Yes, because this epidemic is something really serious, and we should just be totally cautious about it. And yeah, you're totally right about it. Yes, it must be free of charge. Again, political issues. Again, definitely political issues, I would say. But have you got your vaccination, by the way?
Yes, of course. Yes.
How many times? How many shots?
3 times.
3 times. BioNTech?
Yeah. Yes, BioNTech.
BioNTech. Amazing. Yeah, pretty much the same. Okay. You're right. I mean, the medicine is very important. I mean, the health definitely is important. The whole life depends on it. Even if we are rich but we are ill, we cannot taste that joy. Understand what I say? So, I mean, health should come first, definitely. I mean, before everything else. Yeah. And Mr. Ozan, maybe he has got some ideas about this very question.
Yes, I agree with Nevzat and Tuğcan. The most important aids are food and medicine.
Yeah.
For still alive, especially for African countries. But also all of them is important. All of them are important because exchange something, knowledge, education system, education informations is important. Especially in Turkey, needs different or new education system.
Definitely.
It needs, but yeah, diversion. But rich countries don't give any equipment or aids. I think because they want to decrease of population. The first, the main reason it is, and the COVID. I think it is a big game for decreasing the population.
Pretty much the same, yes.
And the Ukrainian and Russian
also
war also, yeah.
Totally right. I see eye to eye with you on that topic. Okay. Very sensitive topic that you mentioned, that you touched upon. And yeah, I am not surprised. It is possible. It is possible. Yeah. Lovely comment. Thank you. Now let's go to next question. It says, do you think all citizens should be encouraged to do voluntary service overseas, means to other countries, so as to understand the problems of poorer countries? Nice, thought-provoking question. Mr. Ahmed, I think, is ready as he is smiling. Good.
Yeah, I think not because of that, but not because of being ignorant.
Hmm.
They should move. Yeah, they should move around the world
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because they have so many facilities and they are so like don't know anything about the other countries at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about Americans.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You mean you're talking about the normal American citizens that they have no
Yeah,
idea
yeah,
about
yeah,
other
yeah, yeah.
countries? Totally right. I saw a couple of footages of those on YouTube.
Yeah. So I don't think that they should move around the world because of the problems of poorer countries. They make them worse
Yeah,
wherever they go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So like that.
Okay, thank you.
My comments was a bit offensive, but yeah.
That's all right. No problem. No problem. Thank you. And Mr. Nevzat maybe can say a couple of words.
Will be possible, but I think it's useless because we don't have any power to change the system because it's all about the bad system, you know.
You mean we? You mean citizens or the country, government? What are you talking about? Sorry?
I'm talking about the citizens.
Citizens, I got it. Yeah, we are individuals. Totally right. Individuals cannot change the system, but the system can change the individual. I don't know if individuals come together, maybe that is a big power and change something, but
I
generally,
think it's biggest lie, you know.
Mhm.
They always say that, but it's not possible.
It is not possible. Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay, thank you. And Mr. Tujan maybe wants to say a couple of words.
Okay. Maybe just encouragement, but should be okay. But the government shouldn't force people to serve for volunteer services.
Mm-hmm. You mean it should come from your inside, like?
It should be inborn.
But how many people would ever do that? For example,
Very less, I suppose. But do they have to?
Would you do that?
No.
Personally speaking, why? Why or why not?
No, I don't care that much.
Why?
I'm just trying to survive.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. First, you have to save yourself first.
Yeah.
Guarantee yourself.
Then care about others.
Yeah, true. Yes.
But the step one is very hard.
Yeah, totally hard. Totally difficult. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, that's true.
Yeah, thank you. That's true. Miss Hatice, maybe she has some different perspective.
Actually, if there's a person in the country and he or she wants to do this, he can. But if I will give an example for Turkey, for example, in Turkey, I don't think that people will actually people want to do this kind of things if it's he lives in the normal life, for example, like us. Because I agree with Tujan in somehow, because for example, we need to survive in our country and there are lots of people who need money, everything. They need help. Babies die because of the winter. Sometimes we see in the news. Yes. So if I will, I don't know how to say, prioritization, but I forgot the word. It's about the priority. If
priority. Okay.
Priority.
Mm-hmm.
The first is our country, and the second and third, okay, the others, okay, but the first is our citizens. This is my idea.
Yeah, true, of course. First you have to save yourself, then maybe others. Totally right. Yeah. What about Mr. Ozan about the same very question?
Yes, I agree, Hatice and Tuğcan. In Turkey, you have to survive because of government. You you save your work, money, and your family firstly, I think. But when I was young, I loved to help people. This can be more. This can be better idea for me when I was young. But now I have to work and I don't have to any time to doing anything. And you have to be a rich, I think, and you have to be you have to some free time for doing this. That's all.
Yeah, of course. Very cliche, but very true. We know it, but we kind of forget it. Yeah, you are totally right about it. I mean, first me, myself, my family, my fellow citizens, my country. Okay, then maybe some other country, some other citizens, some other people. Totally correct. And finally, Mr. Orhan, yeah, maybe you can just say something about this very question.
I agree with all my friends. Yes, I do.
Today everybody is right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yes, I do. It should all citizen should be encouraged from the government about this topic, but I don't know how it can be possible because sorry, there is many street interview nowadays, and we can see easily on YouTube. And when interviewer asks to citizens how is it the eastern country, and our citizens always doesn't accept to help someone because our people not feels free, doesn't feel free.
They are not satisfied. They are not content.
Yes, they are not satisfied and they are not content. First, we should be satisfied.
Absolutely. Totally right. Yeah, thank you. You're right. Also, maybe this is the final question. I don't know. We have almost 5-6 minutes. It says, are poor people poor because they lack opportunities or because they are lazy? What reasons can you think of? Interesting question. Are poor people poor because they lack opportunities or what? Yes, please go ahead.
It depends. I mean, there are a lot of reasons. Maybe your government, maybe your environment, maybe a lot of things, maybe your educational thing. I think there are a lot of things, but in perfect conditions, if you're poor, it's being lazy, I think. But in perfect conditions, not like Turkey, like Sweden or something.
So you mean your ideal country is Sweden?
No, I don't know, but I don't know anything about Sweden. I know that it's wealthy.
Exactly, wealthy, yes.
But I mean the conditions are important.
Living standards, living conditions.
Yeah, so let's say that you get a high standard education in Turkey. So what? Yeah,
then what?
You cannot be rich or something. Yeah, you can still be poor in a lot of countries. So it depends on a lot of conditions.
That's true, man. Yes, that is very sad. And sad things are right. bitter truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for this comment. Mr. Nevzat maybe is thinking about the answer for this question.
I think it depends on which country you live in.
Okay.
Because in Turkey, it should be the laziness, the reason of the situation, but in the others, it will be different situation, you know.
Uh-huh.
They don't have any chance to be rich or be poor or something.
Okay.
They just go and die like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just walk through the life. I mean, this is really philosophical. Walking through life without even understanding what life was. Understand? Yeah.
Also, I heard that if you're born in China and your father is a farmer, I think you should be the farmer. You have to be a farmer in
Really?
China, yeah.
You have to
You can't
continue.
you can't live in the big cities or something like that, yeah.
That is interesting. I don't know. I didn't know that. Okay.
I just heard that, yeah.
Possible.
I'm not sure.
I'm not surprised. It is possible. Like 1.4 billion people live in China. I mean, it is a big number, man. Yeah. Miss Hatice, maybe she can say something about this question.
I don't know. Can you skip me?
Okay. All right. Mr. Ozan, maybe.
Yes, I think it a bit depends the country where you born. For example, yeah, when you born in Africa, you can't find more opportunity. But you can born in America, you can find a lot of opportunity. But it doesn't depends completely where you born, because I am in Eskişehir, but first lesson I mentioned about my friend, like your name, Meysam. He came from your country, from Iraq.
No, not
Iran.
Iraq. I come from Iran, not Iraq.
Iran,
yes.
not Iraq. The same, and he educated in Turkey, and he has lots of friends in Turkey, in Eskişehir, especially rich people, and he is a good architect. He wins lots of money, but in Turkey, in Eskişehir, I was born, but there is no, I think, opportunity. Not, I don't say opportunity. Encourage, I think.
Encouragement.
Encouragement, yes. It is more important than opportunity.
I understand. Thank you. Of course, we have less than a minute. Let me stop that and continue. Mr. Orhan and Tuğcan, maybe Ms. Hatice wants to say something about it. And then
yeah, I should leave, but I can say a few words right now.
If you can. If you can. But you cannot. You couldn't.
Hello again. Yeah, I couldn't.
You couldn't do that. Yeah.
I couldn't catch it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, the question was, are poor people poor because of if they are lazy or
lack of opportunity?
Lack of opportunity. What is okay? Some people are just lazy, and some of them are lack of opportunity to be rich or get a decent education.
Yes. Okay.
For me,
talking about Turkey, for example.
About Turkey, 60-40.
What do you mean?
They are more lazy.
Like
and lack
60,
of opportunity.
like 60% you relate it to laziness, 40% to
Yeah,
luck or something else.
yeah, it's my opinion, and I'm involved in that group also. I guess I'm not so much hardworking people.
I understand. Possible, yeah, of course, can be.
This is just who I am, but I don't know. I'm trying, but sometimes I just want to lay in bed.
True, yes, because again, this is very deep. System has made
Yeah.
us very not lazy, tired, man. You know, tired
Yeah,
from
I'm always
inside.
tired.
Always tired. Yeah, I mean, like physically, mentally, emotionally. Yeah, you're right about it. And thank you. What about Ms. Hatice? Maybe she wants to say something about it.
Yes, I was thinking about it. For example, if a person is hardworking and if he has little bit a chance and if he's lucky, there is no chance to be poor because these kind of features are very important for a person. If he have that kind of skills or luck, whatever you say for this, it can be he can be rich. Because for example, if you are a hardworking person, you can learn something. You can discover the world by yourself. You can search something on the net, and there is there's so many opportunity now. If we talk about the past, okay, maybe it's about opportunity. And but now, no. If you have internet, you have everything, so you can learn something.
True. Accepted.
Yeah, they are my ideas.
Thank you. Yes, you're right. I mean, if we wanna do something or if we don't wanna do something, we can create a lot of excuses, make a lot of excuses to do something or not doing something. And yeah, as you said, as you mentioned, internet is a huge power, kind of superpower, a powerful weapon tool that we can use in order to upgrade our knowledge, upgrade our sales personality skills, and in order to reach to that specific level that we basically desire to reach. Yeah, you're right about it. I love that. Thank you. And others, do you want to mention something about to just finish it? Mr. Ozan.
Ambition is most important thing.
True. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You have to be ambitious in order to I mean, of course, this is really kind of deep. Ambition is okay, but I think you need to have a kind of plan. You should know what you're doing. You should know your priorities. You should know your goals. Otherwise, just having a kind of ambition, I would say, is not enough. You should
a motivation.
Yeah,
also.
the same. Yeah, I mean, not the same. Related. I think you have to control. You have to control this. You should take this concept under your control. Otherwise, it is useless. Only doing something without any plan would take you nowhere. I think that you must know why you are doing it. In my opinion. Yeah.
I am looking at my people environment.
Okay.
Rich people, and I saw the most ambitions. I think they are ready to sell everything for fathers, like fathers. Yeah. And I think it is a bit dangerous. Like you say, it's have to be controlled
exactly
by yourself.
In my opinion, I think. Yeah, Of course, there must be a kind of plan, a systematic plan in order to reach somewhere. Yeah, totally
Yeah.
right. Thank you. Mr. Nevzat, do you want to say something about it? Any questions, any comments?
No, I don't have
All
anything
good.
to add. Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, in that case, we can say goodbye. I have to go. Also, I need to just get ready for another class. And it was lovely meeting and seeing and talking to you today. I hope it was good, kind of motivational. Of course, we talk about
Thank
everything. Yeah, random topics.
Yeah.
Spontaneous topics. Yeah. So see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Have a
Thank
good day.
you.
Bye bye.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Take care.